James Cadet Part 5. Today I'm making the tank badges. The original badges on this little bike were plastic, but at the time of me buying these stickers, the plastic ones weren't available. I understand now that they are from Classic Transfers, but as I had the stickers already, I decided to continue with the plan for the badges. So I started off by cutting an aluminium disc to the size of the original badge, sanding it back to a line to create the round circumference. Now the original badges are domed, and obviously these discs are flat, so it's back to the English wheel, or the wheeling machine as we call it here, and it's just to put a crown in the disc, give it a curved finish to the badge. At this point I changed the anvil wheel. There wasn't enough radius on it to produce the curve that I wanted. It's also narrower, so there's less chance of me pinching my fingers. I often watch the American wheeling machines, and for some reason they cover the top of the wheel. They support it on both sides, whereas if you look at the original old pictures, black and white, you can put your hand on the top of the wheel for such delicate work. Whereas if it's shrouded, you know, like a U-shaped bracket over the top, you have to use your fingers in close proximity and do all the work pushing it through. Whereas you can see here, all the work is done up the top, and my lower hand is a safe distance. I won't say totally safe, but a safe distance away from the pinching action. By the way, an English wheel was invented by a Frenchman. Here you can see the domed finish, but you can also see there's a little bit of distortion to the edge again, so that's cleaned up. This little sanding disc is so handy. Can't remember where I got it. Just removing the pinch marks where the English wheel, see, they've got me at it now, where the wheeling machine has just nipped the work where it enters. Then it's polished, just to produce a nice flat surface, no bumps or ripples in it, so that the vinyl sticker will sit flat on the aluminium. And here you can see, this is the effect you get when you don't polish the wheel, the top wheel. Bit more sanding, then a good clean with carb cleaner or brake parts cleaner. And there we have a nice flat surface with the two badge holes, screw holes drilled in it. Now all I have to do is put these vinyl stickers, they're exterior vinyl, so they shouldn't be affected by the weather or dampness in the air. Again, making sure that the James logo is lined up with the screw holes, and it's a even overlap for the badge. You gently smooth out the vinyl, taking all the air bubbles out. Working from the middle out seems to be the way to go. And then a little warm with a heat gun. I find it softens the glue and makes it grip a bit better, and it also shrinks the vinyl onto the aluminium, creating a very polished finish to the badge. Don't overheat it though, of course, otherwise it will shrivel up. Then I just trim the excess off with a very sharp scalpel and a new blade. gently working your way round. You can do this with a razor blade, much the same effect. You just rest the knife against the aluminium and slice off the excess. Trying not to tear the vinyl, but if you use the heat gun it's probably still a bit soft and a bit fluid, so it comes off quite nicely. Working from the face down, that way you can trim without the fear of lifting the vinyl. Again, time, patience. Most of the work I do is better achieved with patience. The other side was done in exactly the same way. And finally then the screw holes, just using the tip of the scalpel to remove the covering material for the screw holes. And that's it. Once you've got that all sorted, it's ready to go onto the petrol tank. These have a rubber boot or pad behind them which slightly overlaps the edge, making a very clean and tidy job, as you can see here. And there it is, the finished badge. Not too tatty. Anyway, that's just a quick one. Thanks for watching.